welcome to PumkinSnatch. How are you guys doing today? Today's episode is the final two episodes for Chainsaw Man, episode 11 and 12 review. I recently did a live stream showing the final 4 episodes, and today's video is for the review. So if you guys like that, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, and follow. I'm only leaving the live stream up for 24 hours, so if you wanted to see the episodes with me, you can see it there on my Twitch. But for now, let's go ahead and get into it, okay? So, the last time we left off was the new contract that was about to be made for Aki, since he lost his wolf thing, which is crazy. So I'm happy we're finding out more about these devils. It looks like they all live in this basement. They're probably captured. That's what I'm gonna assume. They're captured. Anyway, so Denji, basically the power, or not Denji, I'm sorry. Aki makes a deal with the devil, and he's like, hey, you give me your future, or, yeah, you let me in your eye, your right eye, as long as I can come along. And pretty much the deal was that his future is gonna leave Aki in so bad of a shape that he wanted to be there for it, to experience it, which is crazy. But Aki obviously accepts that because he doesn't care about how he's gonna go out, as long as he gets rid of the gun devil, so that's really cool. But anyway, we see the power, and Denji loses again to this new guy that's been training them. Like, it's all going to pay off, I'm sure, and it does. It clearly does. They do get stronger, but it's funny to see them try so hard to take that guy out, this old geezer, and it doesn't work. But I'm happy that it's all coming together, so that's good. And I also like that Power and Denji have a much better cozy relationship, because the first episode or two with them was really harsh between them, but now they're like buddies. You know, like almost inseparable, so that's so good. Anyway, we learned that zombies are in the Yakuza, or the Mafia, and they kind of act as like a little military force. Apparently, the guys who pass away, who still owe debt, have to pay that off as zombies, which is crazy. They mentioned not to get bitten by them, but I wonder if also they're not, if the devils, if they get bitten by them, will they become zombies too? Or is it just humans? I'm curious. Anyway, let's see. We also see these new guys that joined the team. They're very rude to Aki, kind of like, yo, just live a good life and be on with your self-hero crap. But he's not having any of it, so they kind of respect him for it, but hate him at the same time. We also get to see Makima meeting with the Mafia, and it's so funny. Like, it seemed like they had her in the corner, but really, she kind of had them. Like, they were all in her game. And I am so curious about her. She's so cold and relaxed, like she has no care in the world. And I'm pretty sure they tried to take her out, and it looked like she was taken out, but she survived. So clearly there's a lot going on with her, and I can't wait to see more about it. I see Kobani here behind me. I really like her. I like her a lot. Anyway, so basically Makima pretty much blackmails the entire Mafia for their names. Like, she wants all of their names, and in my theory, I think that her abilities, her powers, relies a lot on their names. And so that's why, and it's really dangerous if you think about it. Like, it's similar to Death Note, and that's just crazy. So, wow, yeah, look at Kobani back here. Like, I think it was episode 10 or 11, she went nuts, and so I'm so happy that she did work. She put in a lot of work, guys. Clearly, she's not just a crybaby, okay? I like her a lot. But anyway, um, let's see here. So we also get introduced to these new guys who are going to be joining the team, like an angel, a spider, this guy with a mask that I think they said he has to be constantly poisoned to be weakened. That's interesting. Is he a lot more powerful than he seems? Like, what's up with that, guys? But anyway, they're joining the team, and they're taking on this threat inside of a building that they're hanging out. The Gun Devil wants Denji's heart, and so it's really important for him to hire, I guess, other people to do his work for him. But I wonder why he wants his heart. If he wants his heart, does that mean he wants Pupacha? Because didn't that go inside of his heart when he died? I don't know. I'm just guessing. Anyway, let's see here. We also get the attack starting. They're just going crazy, fighting the different zombies and soldiers. And so it's really cool to see their different abilities. Like the spider lady, I think she's really cool. And we also finally get to see Aki versus the lady with the snake creature. It appears that her powers are able to like just take other people's powers and use them. And I pointed this out in the live stream, but unlike Patch-Eyed Girl, she was able to use the powers of her monster full without sacrifice. And I wonder why. Like, I don't know, that's very interesting. But we also see like how Aki pretty much is about to lose. He gets choked, like it starts choking him, and pretty much is about to snap his neck. And he starts having a flashback of the girl, and I think he's finally accepting her feelings, and he may even feel the same, even though he's a little bit younger than she is. I wonder how old she is. I'm gonna look that up after this. Anyway, so Aki uses that to his advantage because the creature, it uses fear to see, and so I guess when he was in that emotional state, he couldn't actually feel anything. He just kind of let himself go into his thoughts. And for some reason, the cigarette in its hand was given to him by that creature. So that's fascinating. I wonder if she was able to ask that before passing on. Let's see here. And then after Aki wins, right, he takes out the demon head. The girl, she's about ready to fight, but Kobani is already snuck up behind her, ready to like chop her, and she just has a butcher knife, guys. That's so crazy. Like, this girl, she's just walking around with a freaking butcher knife. No powers, from what I can tell. Just like crazy girl. And so I still like her though, even though she's a crybaby. So Power starts to attack the zombies and just go nuts on those guys, which is pretty cool. She asked Denji to back her up, but Denji's like, I'm going to the next floor. And so Power's left to just fight all these zombies, and that's okay. She does really well, but again, if she was bitten, would that mean that she would have to become a zombie? I'm curious. Anyway, Denji gets a chance to confront the sword guy, and from the way I understand it, the guy from the very first episode, the boss guy, that was like his uncle or father or whatever, and that's why he's pissed off. And there's other reasons too, right? They all have their motivations, but Denji doesn't want to just lay down and take it just because they want to. That's their motivation, right? And in fact, the sword guy is like, look, just let us take you out, and we'll be done. And obviously, no. So we get our fight, Denji versus the sword guy, round 2, and man, do they have a clash, guys. Like, it's crazy. Blades are flying, blood is flying, limbs are flying. Like, it's wild. And I enjoyed every bit of it. Like, really. There was one part I didn't like. So it looks like Denji, when he got sent flying to the train, there was a girl who was like, oh my gosh, I'm scared. and the sword guy was about ready to attack, and Denji kind of let himself get chopped up for a second just so she can get away. Like, if he didn't take that blow, she probably would have been cut in half too, like Denji was in the earlier episode. Um, so it just means that Denji kind of has a heart, so that's really cool to see. I didn't like the guy. He took advantage of the situation, clearly. But you could just say, hey, a win's a win, right? Anyway, so Denji loses both of his arms, and then he loses the blade on his face, but luckily he thought ahead and used the blade out of his leg, so that was completely new. So now he can bring blades out of his legs and uses it to split the guy in half. And Digi wins! Like, yay! Wow, the guy didn't expect that. In fact, he didn't even notice. But he was cut in half. I like that. Anyway, Digi offers a contest to Aki to get revenge here. And you can see it right behind me. The contest is who can kick him in the nuts the hardest. But anyway, that was really funny. So, apparently the bad girl took herself out before she had a chance to be investigated to why Denji's heart was valuable to them. We also find out that they finally get a little bit of movement on the metal, the bullet thing, and so they kind of know in the direction the gun devil is. So that's really cool. We also see that Aki is taking it kind of personal time with the whole cigarette thing and kind of allowing himself to relive some memories with Patch-Eyed Girl. And so it's not that like they would have ended up together, but it's clear that, you know, he misses her. It's one of those situations where you don't miss something until it's gone. And it was kind of cute that she left messages, little notes about him. So clearly she had genuine affection for him, even though she had a hard time showing it. And then we also get to see Denji's dream, the last part of the episode, where Pochiga is like, hey, don't open this door. So I wonder what that's about. Are we gonna find this door somewhere in the future? Are we gonna see what's behind it? I'm curious, like, what's going on with the Pochi thing, the dog, and the door? And why is Denji's heart valuable? I still think the devil in his heart, the dog, that's what's valuable, not the actual heart. But who knows, I don't know. But anyway, guys, that's the episodes 11 and 12. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed this series. It has been so surprising and twists and turns. And I can't wait for season 2 whenever that comes out. If you guys liked today's episode, please like, comment, subscribe. And I really appreciate all of you guys. Thank you for recommending me this series, okay? Alright everyone, you take care of yourself.